most iconic voice for Batman in Ben 10 as one of the voices in the head of Alien X.
Wait.
In his debut episode, Alien X introduced its two alternate personalities, Bellicus, the voice of Rage and Aggression, voiced by Kevin Conroy, and Serena, voice of Love and Compassion, whose voice actress I would have to look up because I want to do this right.
He voiced Bellicus? I didn't even realize.
In his first appearance, Bellicus and Serena have changed voice actors in damn near every appearance they have.
Fitting for an alien that technically has schizophrenia. No, not schizophrenia.
Since you don't ask for it.
Multiple personality disorder. Even then, I still probably got it wrong.
Let's get a look at those voices.
Just really quick before we start, I need to show you two something. I assure you, those are words.
Oh, God.
Since you all asked for it. And then I'll let you figure out the rest of it yourself.
I like what's left of my brain still in my skull, thank you.
Yeah, this is what being a Homestuck does to you. You can sight read that shit.
I can understand some of it, but not all of it. Daisy Luna, thank you for the follow.
Yes, thank you. Also, Batman.
And Daisy Luna redeemed a stretch. You can't even see it right now. Hold on.
Well, then you have to make the noise.
Lewis. She was the one who voiced Serena at the voice in Alien X for its first appearance.
Just so you know, there's a 10-minute time limit before you can talk in chat because we kept getting trying to sell us stuff, we got big bots, we got getting people spammed shit.
Not all of the wrong kinds of interactions is the point.
Now, let me just finish. Finish letting over live. I have spent most of my money today, and usually I would feel like complete shit for it. But I got a hold of RE9.
Goodness. Wait, if that's hang on. If that's a pre-order, doesn't the money come out of your account later?
No, actually.
Not on PlayStation.
I beg your finest fucking pardon?
If the pre-order fails, you get refunded. To my understanding. But when you actually purchase the pre-order via the console directly, it does take the money.
Well, I mean, that's just kind of fucked up. That's not how pre-order is supposed to work.
Well, you're gonna think I'm fucked in the head because I prefer this. Because This way, I don't have to worry about keeping the exact amount needed for the pre-order. While all my subscriptions are, taking my money away chunk by chunk.
I have no preference as I have done pre-orders in both manners. Like, I have pre-ordered the things the way as described via the PlayStation. I pre-ordered where it only charged once the figure released in the case of HasLab Omega Prime.
Yeah, no, I am very used to, they will only charge you after they ship you the physical product. And if it's a digital download, they will only charge you after you have downloaded it.
It should.
Alright.
Or if it's, like, generally, they'll auto-download it to your console and then charge you.
I suppose that's why they make sure you have a digital wallet that they can refund money to if something goes wrong.
Yeah, but then you can't use that money for literally anything but paying them again.
Which sucks.
Alright, so, hello everyone, welcome back to the cave.
Yes, Batman.
Yes, Batman.
Today we are back to Batman Arkham Origins. As always, I am your host, Vegas Bear, joined by Megumon and
Hello. Also, seriously, why do we never get the origin of the actual asylum? It's Arkham Origins. Should we not learn that somewhere in this game?
Okay, so technically,
I know I'm being difficult on purpose. I'm aware. I'm being pedantic for comic book.
Alright. There we go.
I've got the stream up on the TV.
How is the actually no, I understand what batteries go. I've had it on. I've had the controller on for a little while. All right.
What?
Huh?
You asked a question?
No, I was talking about my controller.
I'm beginning to think you need a replacement controller.
Funny thing is,
You're just now starting to believe that?
Funny thing is, this is the replacement.
I'm being coy about it. Like, he's obviously needed a replacement for a while.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I think the actual problem is that he's playing on a PlayStation, but
damn. Someone didn't grow up with Spyro.
No, I did. I just...
You returned. Anything interesting to report?
What you got for
I
me?
had a Nintendo, I had an Xbox, and I had a PlayStation, and the PlayStation never got used because it didn't have good
king
games.
bat, as I've taken to
And also
call
it chugged
The
like a bitch.
Philippines are home to some of the largest bats in the world.
And how, pray tell, did one of them wind up
Wait,
here?
what?
That's a
what
mystery
truck?
I'll have to solve
Really?
another day.
Right in front of my Sly Cooper?
Yes, right in front of your Sly Cooper. The PlayStation chugged like a bitch.
I don't remember that ever happening in my PlayStation. I think you had a bad one.
My PlayStation 2 ran fine.
Alright, anyway. Yes, Batman.
Yes, Batman. Right, we were gonna go back to... Back to GCPD.
It sounds like it at first, but I promise this is a point I am poking fun at the Batman universe with. So, every fan base has their thing they will argue over endlessly. Transformers has a bunch of them, like, most prominently, who was Rumble versus who was Frenzy.
Okay, I'm sorry. Frenzy is the red and black one, and Rumble is the blue and purple one, and I don't fucking care what Japan tells its populace.
Agreed. But as I was saying, in the case of the...
yes, it's fascinating. Do go on, sir.
In the case of the Batman fandom, the only argument I found in that kind of regard was the pronunciation of Ra's al Ghul's name.
Ra's al Ghul. What was there?
There are people who will swear up and down it's pronounced Raz.
They're not familiar with the source language for his name, are they?
Or the fact that Batman Beyond corrected this pronunciation thing in one of its episodes when Terry accidentally pronounces it wrong. Air quotes, Talia tells him father pronounced it Raish.
There you go then. Well, that's the problem with a fully written media is, unless you've got a pronunciation guide, some people are going to pronounce things differently than other people.
Let me tell you about Berserk.
Or we could not do that.
It's just in regards to the
As far as I will go with that, because I know I could rant for hours in this one. The Lego Bionicle fandom has its own arguments with name pronunciation for multiple characters, but most infamously, the very first Toa of Air we were ever introduced to.
I just don't get the ones where, you know, there's an argument about it, yes, okay, fine.
Did Penguin order you to
And
kill
then
Alex
the
King?
author weighs in and says, hey, this is how you pronounce this.
If anything.
And then the audience, and then the fan goes, no, we're going to keep arguing about this.
I was sick of playing heavy.
What I find the most funny in
Word
regards...
of God came down from on high.
I might be able to move up in the world.
Yeah, what I find funniest in regards to the Toa of Air example was that even within Lego itself, they did not have an agreed upon pronunciation until much later.
All the evidence too.
It's already done, sir.
Like 2015 later.
That's a while, my dude.
An entire generation of Bionicle came and went before they decided on it. Which
But they
means
did
that,
eventually.
which means that for the Gen 1 story, his name has 3 possible canon pronunciations. Liwa, Lewa, Lua.
It's Lua, by the way.
I have always pronounced it Liwa. That is how they say it in Mask of Life. That is the pronunciation they chose for G2. That is how I have continued to say it throughout my life, and how I will proceed with it till my dying breath. Whenever the next one happens.
Yeah, which life are you on at this point? Because I feel like you're not on your first life.
I have long since lost track.
Yeah, you've also gone way past 9, dude. I can't keep doing this for you.
It's not to say, like...
I used the Konami code back to back for like 6 hours one day, and the life counter kind of broke.
Oh, that's what that was.
I have no illusions of being immortal. I can still die. Dying hurts. But,
Yeah, disincorporating is a bitch. And then if you hunt down a new host body, it's just annoying. Oh, we all talk about something else?
Whenever I die,
dying hurts.
When I die, I just get back up and I get pissed.
See, when I die, I have to reassemble my body from every pixel that got scattered.
Oh, I just
Dying
find
hurts. Reassembly hurts worse.
I just find a new one. I'm not super attached to the meat suits. Also, I was today years old when I learned out that Bear is basically Commander Shepard. He dies, and all it does is piss him off.
So, hey, what's up? Hey, Daisy, welcome to the stream. So,
Yes,
One time when I was playing Resident Evil, I think, 3 remake with Bunny, way back when we did that, I kept getting killed by hunters, and I was so pissed that after the last time I died, I grabbed the infinite rocket launcher and just started killing everything in sight.
Well, anyway, I started blasting.
Pretty much.
Yeah, almost literally, actually.
The whole point I was trying to make when it came to the pronunciations bit is that fandoms are silly. And that is the nicest way I could possibly put it.
Yeah, no, that is an incredibly generous way of putting that.
Because they're not bad. Fandoms can produce some amazing stuff. There are some
That
really
is a
good fanfictions out
way,
there.
you know, that is a strange way to put around dumpster fire that occasionally produces gold nuggets.
I mean, yeah, that's the difference between a realist and a cynic.
I need any unassigned unit for special assignment. Stand by.
I suppose you're
I
right
am neither.
The bat's here.
I am a fool.
about that.
Yes, the Fool is arguably the most powerful tarot card.
Remember, the day I came into existence, the gods tried to
You would make an
fight me
argument for the
because I was too
tower.
powerful.
Yeah, I would. Oh, I thought you were crying because you were born in Jersey.
Well, yes. That was the only nerf that stuck.
I can make this work.
Well, that's beyond that, the bad luck.
yeah, no, that's intergenerational. I'm sorry. That's just essentially a racial. That's like if you were playing a race in D&D, that'd be a racial debuff at that point.
Also, I'm
You're
doing
just
good
kind of
D&D.
stuck with it.
Playing Batman while my friends are making jokes.
Also, is there any way that you can see beneath the cape while
I can
you
use the
are
glue grenade to stop the flow of steam
while
from
you're
these pipes
looking
so
at
I
your
can
character from the back?
advance.
This is I'm going somewhere with this, I promise.
There might
Like you jump or something.
None that I've ever encountered, but there probably is a way.
Guys, we have to see if the butts match.
I almost laughed soup out my nose, so I will consider that I will consider that revenge for something or other.
So I got a brief shot of his butt.
I see.
It's,
Yes, it does match Bruce Wayne's. Aha! I can go from evidence.
by the way, I just followed you on X. Can I get your follow back?
We don't do that here.
Sorry, if I unless I know you, I don't do that. I don't make it.
And by no, he
Those
does
are
mean
the people you
IRL
know.
has met you in person. We don't do that here. But thank you for the follow.
Yes.
Also, this is year 2. Batman's still an urban myth and a terror. And people see him with electrically charged gloves and think, I can still take him.
Well, I mean, if you think about how dumb the average person is, and then you know come to the understanding that 50%
Apply
of the
the
population is
Gotham
even stupider than that.
In other words, apply the Gotham debuff.
Oh yeah. No, they have Sunny Hell syndrome. I swear to God. It's all very normal for them.
Yep.
Like, It is saying something when there are people in the Marvel universe that are smarter than this.
Really?
And the Marvel New York population has repeatedly reached too dumb to live status.
Okay, speaking of too dumb to live, the Darwin Awards. How about those?
We need to bring those back.
No, they hand them out on a case-by-case basis now. I saw a recipient just today.
Oh?
So I was, driving, doing my errands. This motherfucker's engine is, burning on the side of the road. Like, obviously, things are showing up. And this guy pours water on the engine because it's, belching black smoke. And I think what it's doing is that thing where, it starts burning its own lubricant. Because the fire is out of fuel, and then it starts burning the engine itself. And the only way is you wait for it to go out, and then you just scrapyard the engine because it's unusable after that. This motherfucker pours water on it. Do you know what happens when you pour water on an oil fire?
I do believe it involves a burst of steam.
No.
No, wait, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of boiling water.
Yeah, boiling water. No. So when you put water on an oil fire, all you're doing is spreading the fire around. So instead of this one thing that's on, puddle of oil that's on fire, you now have a spreading lake of water with burning oil on top of it.
Hey, lake of fire.
Yeah. Yeah, like, oh, this fire that is happening, I'm going to feed it a shot of compressed pure oxygen. That will surely put it out.
Oh boy.
No, you cannot put out an oil fire with water. Oil does not mix with water. What happens is the water, when you put water on a regular fire, getting it wet disrupts the chemical interaction that is the fire. But in the case of oil, the water can't get the oil wet because the oil is hydrophobic. So it just does not it won't mix with the water. So all it does is essentially spread it around. So now you have more fire to deal with. You have to starve an oil fire of air. Cut it off from the fuel, and then it, sputters out, and you can safely, go through and chuck the burn stuff. But
this guy's earned a Darwin Award and a Dumbass Award all at the same time.
Yeah, no, a Darwin Award, and I failed middle school science. Potentially even elementary, depending on where he went to school. He went to school at all. Actually, I don't think they even have to teach, isn't it just common knowledge that oil and water don't mix?
Yeah, it is.
And that's why you don't use water? And that is why you don't use water to put out an oil fire? Yes, Batman.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Bruce would hear this story and just face palm. Sorry, what was that, Bear?
I said it should. I'm pretty sure it's common knowledge, and if not, it should be.
See, here's the thing with common knowledge and common sense. Both are misnamed. Especially common sense.
Well, common sense is correctly named. Unfortunately, so when it says common sense, this is the idea that these are things you would expect a reasonable person your average reasonable person to know. The fact that your average person is neither reasonable, is not reasonable, and does not know these things does not really relevant. Common knowledge I'll give you, though. Yeah, things you expect to, like, common knowledge is what is commonly known. If you expect something to be common knowledge and it isn't, then it's just kind of not common knowledge.
Like, apparently that oil and water don't mix.
Yeah, you would think it would be common knowledge, but because it isn't, it's not.
I mean, there's a reason the turn of phrase, like oil and water, exists.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's like chocolate and peanut butter, right?
No. That is literally the opposite.
I know, that's why I said it.
At this point, I'm just responding in character to that joke.
No, I'm just having a good laugh about the science joke he accidentally made.
Wait, accidentally?
Because there are some, both chocolate and peanut butter are both oil-based.
Oh.
But chocolate you can integrate with water, and peanut butter you cannot.
It's not Bane, but one of his men. The same one I saw at the riot in the precinct's holding cells earlier. I should scan
I
his
say
corpse.
oil-based as if they're made from oil. They're not. But the liquid that leads to the viscosity they have, rather
The
than being a
victim was
solid
dosed
brick,
with a chemical that caused temporary
is
deformation of
not
his physiology.
water. It's
I'll need to check the autopsy
oil.
report to find
It's
out
the
more.
peanut oils, and then
That computer should contain
the
the
oils
autopsy
from
report I'm
the
looking for.
cocoa plant.
Either way, like what I had said earlier was that I would expect Bruce to hear the story you told us and just facepalm.
Yeah, no, Darwin Awards.
I should check that computer for the autopsy report before I leave.
The entire city gets one as a lifetime achievement sort of thing.
Interesting. The victim was using a powerful compound with many similarities to the street drug Venom at the time of his death. It changes the user's muscle and bone structure, greatly enhancing strength for a temporary period.
That Gotham was the one city he wanted to take from Earth and the rest goes kablooey.
It appears
He'd
that whatever
regret
this
it.
compound is,
He
it
would.
reduces mental capacity
Like,
in
a
several
lot.
ways, including
It
severe
would be like
damage
having
to
an
the
ant
brain's
farm
memory
populated
center.
exclusively by
Remote
fire
abuse
ants.
could seriously compromise the user's memory.
Yeah, but several of which want you dead, want you specifically dead.
There's Bane's tracker.
Alright, let's see what's down here. It's another data pack.
All available units, we've received reports of shots fired inside the Coventry district. Witnesses describe two armed groups fighting over what appear to be chemical weapons. Requesting any available officers locate and
So my
secure the scene.
brain ended up concocting a really
Chemical
stupid,
weapons.
elaborate joke and then
Should
immediately forgetting it. It was something along the lines of the reason why Batman never invites the Flash to help him clean up Gotham.
Probably because he's, too fast.
Anyways, have y'all seen the Lamp Leg short where it's a kryptonite-powered Batman versus Homelander? It's like, welcome
should
to
read a base
one
location before I
sided
lose
ass whoopings.
the signal
I
again.
mean, putting anybody against Homelander would result in a one-sided ass whooping.
Yeah, Homelander's a bitch and gets his ass kicked.
Well, according to DCKO...
Dispatch, this is Officer
apparently
Meyer. We got a hit and run just outside the precinct. Looks like it might be one of our own.
Your request has been logged. All available homicide
Although
units
I'm
are out on
gonna
call.
talk-
He's from that
Personal
one
fact is
Splinter
yours.
universe where he actually has to try on occasion.
I'm gonna
Okay, DCKO,
yes.
what's that? Is that a fighting game?
It is a comic event. It should be a fighting game. That sounds awesome. It is a tournament where the winner essentially gains Darkseid's powers.
Why would Darkseid ever allow this?
Because because technically he isn't. It's a trap.
Thanos offering the Infinity Gauntlet and all the gems in a big fighting tournament, only to then snuff out the winner and never hand over the gem.
What, like Game Master and Teen Titans?
Basically. Like, that is actually a really apt comparison now I think about it. Fight each other for my amusement, and then I will take what I want from the victor.
A hit and run just outside GCPD. This was no accident.
You have a hit and run.
Agree,
Victim
though,
is
that
Nate
the
Ramo, a member of the
concept
SWAT
of
division. His whole team is
this
currently
comic
under
event should
investigation by
absolutely
Internal
be its own
Affairs.
fighting game.
I wonder what he was doing here.
So,
Hey,
the licenses alone for some of the contestants would probably be a pain.
yeah, the point I was trying to make is that if you use a character's ability to beat up another character in a fighting game as a basis for your argument, it's completely invalid because
Looks like he was thrown a
Superman
considerable distance by the vehicle.
is not going to
Used
get
the
beat
span
up
distribution to determine the point of initial
by
impact.
random powerless person du jour in an actual fight, where it doesn't have to be balanced to make the game fucking playable.
This is where Ramo was killed. DNA
I
evidence
did see this
indicates the
one
car was
short,
traveling at a high rate of
since
speed,
we're
but the angle of
on about
spatter
the
shows
Homelander
driver lost
versus
control
whoever.
and the car was weaving. I should review the
It
crime
was-
It was
scene, see if
Homelander
anything else
versus
was
Batman.
hit.
It was Homelander versus Batman.
So, I
Thank
mean,
you for
like,
that.
I'm treating it as like a wider series because I have a feeling there's multiple videos with this premise.
There's not, to my knowledge, just the one.
Well, a different channel had these shorts where it's like, what if so-and-so ended up in the Boys universe? I believe that's the one with Homelander, yes.
Yes.
And the video I am referring to specifically was, what if Ben 10 wound
Chemical
up in that
analysis
universe?
indicates a specific brand of paint that
Oh,
narrows
boy.
down the make and model of the car.
To say that
Cross-referencing
Ben was
these specs
basically
with a list of
playing with
team
him the
members
entire
returns a single
time
name,
because he knew he was
John
never in any
DeMarco.
actual danger
Time
is
to
an
pay him a
understatement.
visit.
Homelander and his team were trying to find every possible way to get around the Omnitrix, but the Omnitrix had a failsafe for that.
I think the same guy did a video of if Kratos was in the Boys universe.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, he fucking killed Atrix.
Don't get too close.
Which,
And nothing of value was lost.
okay, so, well, depends on which version of Atrix we're talking about. Because the one in the
I'm
show...
talking about the asshole. Who are you talking about?
So the one in the show is an asshole. Was an asshole. Still was an asshole? He's on a path to redemption. The one in the comics, however...
Why did you do it to Marco?
He
Why did you kill
got
Raymond?
no redemption. I said
To make the charges stick. But
the one in the comics got everything he deserved and more.
You'd have been out of jail in a few years on the drug
You know, I'm
charges.
talking about the
But
asshole.
now,
Who are you talking
murder
about?
means life.
we'll see about that.
With all the evidence I've collected, it won't take long for the jury to convict.
Funny thing about evidence, it
Comic
has
version?
a tendency to disappear.
I mean,
Okay,
they're,
then,
bo-
let's go.
my
they're both
watch.
assholes, so... Batman being Batman with thrown hands. Yep.
Alfred, let GCPD know that Ramos' murderer has been captured.
Just
Yeah,
always
Batman-
lost in there.
Bruce, these hands are rated E for everyone. Wayne.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk into that. I was talking about the a-hole. Who were you talking about? And insert a Batman Beyond quote. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Yep. Like, yeah, no, it's like Bruce Wayne didn't overwrite your DNA. I did. Dun dun dun.
Oh no, the one person everyone expected.
It's like, oh no, Amanda Waller, head of the nanotech people, used nanotech.
I believe.
Oh no. Cadmus, yes.
The same nanotech the Joker would have stolen at some point and used to make that nanochip he planted on Tim Drake as a backup plan. People tend to forget, at least in the DC animated universe, Joker was legitimately genius-level intelligence. Just, you know, nothing fun.
Joker's little plan might be starting to backfire. The guys are saying Bane's just trying to kill him. Wait, it gets weird. That bad guy saved Joker. What? I know. It doesn't make any sense. Why the hell would the bad
Sounds like a pop-up found a way to accidentally find his way into the Spanish channels again.
Oops.
That reminds me.
It happened.
That reminds me of a Jeff Dunham joke. Walter, why are you talking like that? Like what, Home Slice? Like that. Oh! My TV got stuck on the BET network.
Moving on.
Yeah, it's about the response I expected from a Jeff Dunham joke.
There was one matchup against Homelander in basically any given superhero universe that I have not... It's one of the rare examples of a universal, yes, they would completely obliterate this universe. Like, a universal consensus there, but, like, I've only seen this twice. Ben Tennyson soloing any universe is one of them. The Powerpuff Girls soloing any universe is the other. Which makes sense. They were a superhero team from a comedy show where they were as powerful as the plot needed. So, basically any given joke version of Superman.
Or Saitama.
Yep. They will literally only lose if the plot decides they lose.
Available units, call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
to Ben 10, though. Much like with Spider-Man, I could definitely see Bruce, air quotes, adopting Ben.
Hey kid, you got
If nothing
parents?
else,
Yes.
if for no other reason than to make sure that the most dangerous item in the friggin' multiverse doesn't get misused.
Stand by.
Because Ben has legit reality warping gods in that watch.
Here's the
Moving to a more directly Batman-related thing, there was a recurring gag I found him using in a DC animated movie,
real quick.
which was adapted from a comic.
Lewis MCG26, thank you for the follow. Just so you know, there is a 10-minute timer to talk in the chat, or before you can talk in the chat. This is because we kept getting people spamming us and trying to sell us stuff that we could not afford.
Or asking
Yeah,
us to
so we
follow
could-
them on their social media.
Yeah, no, it's very weird. Like, why are you here? Are you only here to get, like, followers or something? Do your own streams, dude.
Yeah, if you're only here to if the only reason you're here is to get followers,
The
no.
door's over there.
Door's over there. Please let it hit you on the way out.
Spikes on it for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Earn your followers, damn it.
And I poisoned those sharpened spikes.
I've been a terrible influence on you, and I could not be prouder.
Oh, and the best part is the poison's not even lethal. It just makes you break out in an impossibly itchy rash.
And here I thought you were going to say it's a laxative.
No,
No, that's
I'm
what
not
I
adding
coated the
it yet.
spikes with. No, that's what I coated the spikes with.
Like I said, I'm not that evil yet.
Yeah. But yeah, long story short is, like, we're all here to have a good time. And if you want to follow, please do, but don't try to poach. Don't try to poach followers, yo. That's not cool.
A bunch of guys from that prison where he lived, right? Not much to do on the inside except work out. No, you don't understand. They're not just big. They're giant.
Putting in the work may be slow, but it's rewarding.
Like steroids.
Especially if you have good friends to keep you company while you do it.
Now some may argue, but this is what networking is. My response is, I don't think that's right.
No, it's not.
I can't network worth shit because I'm not a social butterfly. But even I know, like, this is not how networking works.
No, it's
Gonna
not.
Right. But that,
I have to network professionally. I have to network professionally for my artistic career. This is not networking. This is poaching.
you keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means, is effectively what I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
AI art is good. You keep using that word. I really don't think you know what it means.
AI art is theft.
There are people who think that AI art is good and not theft. And these people are morons, and I hope they get a Darwin Award.
Frankly, it's like, oh no, I only use the orphan crushing. It's like, okay, so let's think about this. If AI is an orphan crushing machine, it's like, oh, I only use the orphan crush because they're about on the same level, ethically speaking. If you actually dig into it. But oh yes, I only use the orphan crushing machine for ethical reasons. Like I'm sorry, it doesn't matter what you use it for. On its base level, it is still an unethical thing to do. It doesn't matter what you use it for. Like, oh, I just use it to do this. I just use it to do that. It's like, no. Stop.
And if you're about to argue, oh, it's just for population control because overcrowding, dude, go to prison.
Straight to jail.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. In fact, give me that $200. I can use it.
Yeah.
Like, the environmental impacts alone are horrendous. And then there's the fact that, you know, the generative AI uses, you know, images and words and stuff it finds on the internet. It doesn't create anything. What it does is it remixes a collage of what it thinks you want and hands it to you.
That, if that happens to end up aesthetically pleasing in any capacity, I have seen shit.
Oh yeah, no, I said collage for a reason.
I only have one thing to say in regards to AI. And I apologize in advance to Deva and Mekumon, because just by saying this, you are now part of it. Roko's Basilisk.
Excuse me?
Why did a chill suddenly go down my spine?
It's a thought experiment. Seki says AI artists are dumb. I take their art and then sell it. Infinite money glitch because court judge says it's not protected by copyright law. Okay.
This is effectively saying you sell the harvested organs left over from the orphan crushing machine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick you.
This is Sparta!
Oh, this is Gotham!
Yeah. In the chat here, I put up a little something I found while browsing what games were like due to release soon on the PlayStation Network. The instant I saw that air quotes cover for the game, I knew I'd be staying away from it completely.
Like even ethical concerns aside, why would you want to use AI art to create any form of artwork? Like, do these people not understand that the enjoyment of art, it comes from the creation of it, the experience of it?
There are people that will shit talk real artists and say that AI art is so much better, at which point I know I have to physically hold Deva back from killing like half of the internet's population.
Y'all are lucky Vegas Bear is so merciful.
Meanwhile, I'm just flipping things into their coffee.
You're lucky.
That's
proud
like
of
an
him.
accident.
I am so proud of him, you guys.
You are all lucky as hell that I usually play a Paragon.
I don't
Actually,
know
I
why,
kind of want to
typically,
see
but I
Bear's
have Renegade.
Renegade Shep. I kind of want to see Ren Shep from Bear. I kind of want to see how that would end.
Everyone dies.
So, fun fact: I play almost purely Paragon Shepherd, all through Mass Effect.
What's called a Paragade, where you are mostly Paragon, but you will make Renegade decisions if the situation calls.
I've done.
Yeah, no, I am basically pure Paragon in those games. funny, isn't it? Another word is bizarre, apparently.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Hey, but I'm Tish.
What's in the canister?
A gift for El Jefe.
Hey, I set him up and you knock him down.
Where
It's
are the
beautiful.
others?
I will say no
Oh,
more.
you wanted this? Okay.
Brother, we are at the point. But the Duende covered
Thank you.
You must come.
I have what I need.
Yeah, like one such renegade decision I make every time is, I think it was Mass Effect 2. You are dealing with you were dealing with one of the gangs. I think it was, I forget if it was the Blue Suns or someone else. There was a bunch of Asari in this gang.
Oh.
I'd have to replay it.
The Eclipse. Eclipse.
Yes.
Thank you. There's one Asari who claims that she hasn't killed anyone yet, and they were just going to make her do it. She hadn't completed her initiation yet, and is basically pleading to be let go. The Paragon decision would be to let her go, take her at her word. If you happen to know what you're doing, you'll find evidence that she's lying before you find her.
Mm-hmm. So the trick is, they don't get their fancy Eclipse branded armor until they have committed at least one murder that they can
And
prove.
she is visibly wearing hers.
Yes, she is.
Which is why I opt to shoot her on sight every time.
Mm-hmm.
You're wearing the armor. You've already killed someone.
All units,
And if I let you go, you're going to kill again.
Mm-hmm. Do I commit a small harm in order to prevent a far greater one?
That is effectively the tightrope the Paragade walks.
I just like to kick that guy out the window. Like, I'm a paragon to my friends. I'm a renegade to my enemies.
Oh, guys, have you seen that little cat meme where it's this cutest little kitty? He's like, I can be your angel or your devil.
Now, was it angel or was it angel?
Was
Angel.
intentionally misspelled is the point.
I don't remember. It was the one with the white cat. You know, the one with the really big round eyes.
To quote Batman Beyond, you have an idea how to
I know, and I'm enjoying the fact that you have to guess. So, guess who is having fun grinding reputation in Outland in World of Warcraft?
I'm assuming nobody in this chat, because who the heck has fun grinding? For like anything in a game.
Oh no, I didn't say having fun grinding. I meant like that is what is happening. Me, all to get an upgrade for my fucking house. Like the direction of the XP boost thing is kill Yor. Well, Yor is a particular enemy in a particular dungeon in Outland. And you have to either be already exalted with a particular faction, which is, you know, the highest level of reputation you can get with them, or you have to go through 50 billion quest lines. Actually, you have to do through the entire quest line anyway, but you can skip one part of it if you're already exalted. Point is, I have spent the last week on this. I am looking forward to killing that motherfucker so hard.
You know, one thing I wonder about World of Warcraft, are the old Easter eggs still there?
Quite a few of them. Okay, so there's this one quest line that's from actually Classic, I believe. It's either Classic or Burning Legion, which was the first expansion. Either way, It essentially has the character take the player take on the role of quest giver, and then 3 different, characters come and get a quest from you. They even give you the little exclamation point above your head.
Interesting.
While you're doing this. And the first one is called Dumbass, with no B. And he's an idiot and he shouts. And you just point him in the direction of shit and off he goes. The next one is very fully into RP and just role-playing the entire time and calling you a peasant. And then the last one is... You know those guys that think they just do it for, like, stats and, like, gaming records and shit like that? Like they're not here to have a good time, they're here to be the best.
They're not here for a good
one
time.
Of those.
They're here to make sure everyone else has a bad time.
Yeah, essentially. One of those rocks up, and then you send his ass off to do menial dirty work. And it's great. And I just think that's a really fun sort of thing. Like, yes, we know what our player base is like.
Speaking of meeting one of those players who has to ruin the fun for someone else. A couple days ago, I'm playing Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2, and I happened to encounter one of those players for the first time in a long time.
Do I need to get the wood chipper?
Well,
I don't know.
keep that option open, but wait.
Listening.
So, I won't get into too much detail with the match. We're in space. It's a low-cost mission, so everybody's using mobile suits from earlier in the timeline. Basically, the more advanced the machine gets, the higher the score, and these matches have a score limit to keep things fair. So, the teammate who I'm going to nickname Jerk, because you'll see why, he rocks up in the classic RX-78-2 Gundam, the original machine, the mascot for the entire franchise. I'm using a separate machine, Blue Destiny Gundam Unit 2. Basically, I am a berserker. I am here to deal out DPS and get out just as fast.
A Gundam if it were Irish.
No, a Gundam if it were Irish is Welkin from Mecha Break.
So, I'm basically doing my job. I'm attracting attention, keeping the enemy off my supports by rushing in there and screwing things up.
Wait, I thought you said you were a DPS, not a tank.
I mean, the Blue Destiny Unit 2 is kind of both.
Okay, it's a tank DPS. Please carry on. Sorry, was confused.
Yeah, that was my bad for not describing it properly. As I'm doing my job, and I'm limping away from my most recent fight with a Gundam Mark II, which is a more advanced machine than mine, scraping the upper limit of the cost limit here, and honestly, I was lucky to be alive. To put it in Pokemon terms, I rocked up in a grass-type machine, I guess a fire-type machine. As I'm retreating back to base to do some like quick repairs so I can get back into the game, I noticed Jerk has turned around from what he was doing and is following me. I'm thinking, okay, am I getting escorted back to base? Is this backup? Okay. He starts shooting at me.
What?
He starts shooting at me.
He's on your team.
Uh-huh. This is why I call him Jerk. Before the match started, he was super talkative with the little whole voice. Like, the game doesn't have voice chat, it has these little chat commands. Super talkative, going, let's have a good game. I'm excited. I'm counting on you guys. All that like trying to be friendly bullshit. And then just randomly decides, you look like you're trying to not die. I'm gonna start shooting you.
I grew up watching TF2 Team Killer.
So I make it back to base, and I'm like, I am using my own little chat command thing to go, friendly fire, what are you doing? No response. Lucky for me, my, being this was ranked and that people in ranked actually cared about the position and, condition of their teammates, me screaming like this got my teammates' attention. So, eventually, Jerk was forced to back off. I was able to get my machine repaired and back into the action, and we miraculously pulled out a win despite the distraction.
There is no escape!
And then, minutes after the match ends, Jerk sends me a sticker over PlayStation Network, and I'm just sitting here going, I don't even want to see what he sent me, I'm just deleting the message.
What did he send you?
I never looked. I deleted it before I opened it.
Probably.
We must try harder!
Like, I have seen players like this before who will do bullshit like this and then trash talk you after the match.
I would like to direct both of your attention to a very old song called Not Gonna Be Mercy.
Are you ready for the end?
I'll leave it to you guys there.
If you look at the voice chat here, the last image I sent was kind of the face I had after finishing that match.
Yeah.
I made the title "Where's Joker." I should have put the title as "Where's Bane."
My tracking device is in here somewhere, which means Bane is likely in here as well.
Boy.
Because I forgot we were chasing after Bane.
Are you guys familiar with Living Tombstone?
Project TN1.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I am.
Bane's experimenting with a new form of venom.
Good.
Whatever it is, it must be what caused the physiological changes I saw in the corpse back at the GCPD.
Yeah, Living
Some of
Tombstone
his
has
research is
been
dedicated to
around for a
overcoming his
bit.
own addiction and dependency on venom. He can't survive without it.
Okay, that is the wrong one. Shit.
Impressive work. But it looks like Bane hasn't found a way to counter the damaging side effects this compound has on
So
the
that's
brain's
an
memory
important thing to
centers.
note. Venom has an unfortunate side effect of damaging the brain's memory centers.
Bane being basically a vegetable in Batman Beyond suddenly makes sense.
It's also why, even though Bane was smart enough to figure out Bruce Wayne's identity, he never does anything with it because the venom made him forget.
There's also a fun little recurring gag, if you want to call it that, where most of Gotham's Rogues Gallery actually don't want to know Batman's identity.
Yeah, I think there was a comic about that where a guy learns who Batman is, and all of the hi Lewis. Glad you stuck there past the 10 minutes.
Alfred, Bane knows who I am. You're not safe at Wayne Manor.
Got it.
Two-Face
I'll
tells
call the
him to
police.
shut the
No,
fuck up.
I can't risk them discovering my identity as well. Just secure yourself in the Batcave.
Don't tell
What are you
people
going to do?
who Batman
I'm on my way to
is.
you. I'll figure something out.
We already have Two-Face
I need to
himself
get back
says,
to the
I already
Batcave,
know who
and
he
quickly."
is. I know what kind of person he is. You take that away from him, we're all fucked.
Yeah, no, Bruce Wayne is the mask of Batman.
Exactly.
Whereas Superman is Clark Kent's customer service voice. Nerf Bastion.
And, like, the majority of Gotham, its Rogues Gallery knows and agrees that the instant Batman's identity comes out, we're all done for. As it's been a recurring thing, especially with Joker in particular, that if he discovers someone knows Batman's identity and could potentially be willing to share it, Joker tends to erase them, so to speak.
That's why Two-Face doesn't say
Yeah,
shit.
he should have murdered someone
Suspect is
on
airborne
screen
in a
about
jetpack,
that
armed with
once.
a flamethrower. Multiple hostages on the Pioneer's Bridge.
Firefly.
I think it was
He
in
must
The
have
Batman.
Jokers behind
He literally
bars.
murdered someone
Those
on
people
screen because they
dangerous
tried to
to
tell
me.
him who Batman was.
Yes.
He already knew at that point, I think, but the fact that they knew and were willing to tell people was not funny. It would kill the joke, and he's not here for that.
So in that particular case, it was a pair of upstart air quote heroes, basically a knockoff Batman and Robin, who were attempting to utilize the look to get
A lot of
what they
lives
wanted,
could be at risk at the bridge.
effectively
If I can hack Firefly's communication channel,
getting
I can learn
rich
more.
by being their own take on Batman and Robin.
Also, like they were essentially like the anti-Batman and Robin, where Bruce's parents were killed by criminals. These two, Wrath and Scorn, their parents were killed by cops.
And if the cops try anything stupid, kill a few hostages.
Touching that topic.
And, how long before we set the timers on the
Not
farm?
the best
Not
of
until the
topics,
bat
but
shows. We'll wait all
Wrath and
night if we
Scorn
have to.
decided essentially
$50
took
million
the
right
path
about this.
opposite of Batman.
Alfred, Firefly has hostages on the Pioneer's Bridge.
They were
I
the
need to
most
deal with him before
literal
coming back.
mirror counterparts the show could throw at us.
Like, if you'll permit a bit of nerdy crossover, they are essentially the Shattered Glass
The bounty
counterparts.
Joker placed on my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's safe in the Batcave.
Even more so than Owlman. Because like Owlman's backstory is essentially the same as Bruce's. The only difference is that he hired the guy that killed his parents.
Yeah, you were right. There is one crucial difference between us. We both stared into the abyss, and when it stared back, you blinked.
And then Owlman has a chance to recover, and then he looks at the device, smiles, and he says,
Is nihilism incarnate,
This is a
especially in the story.
situation, people. Get into position and prepare to breach on my order. Do not provoke or engage the suspect. He's got hostages in the bridge
All right.
level. Just get yourselves into position.
So now we've got the thing I was waiting for most of this game. Firefly attacking Pioneer Bridge.
I need to draw Firefly
Not
away
for
from the
long.
bridge so I can approach safely.
Nikamon, have I ever told you you have an untapped talent for bonus?
Listen up. The bat is here.
Because you just did now.
One of those stinking pigs. That's
Even
foot on
before
this
that.
bridge. Set the time.
No, this is the first time.
We'll blow
Because I've
them
noticed
all
it
to
before. I was like,
hell.
Gordon would never order
there's
a
something
breach if he
going
knew
on
about
there.
Firefly's
There's something
bombs.
happening.
I've got to stop him before he sends his men into a trap.
Dispatch, this is Marine 4. Where's the tactical command post? You're supposed to report to Gordon.
What's funny is that in this particular instance, I was trying to do my Batman voice as best as I could.
Yeah, no, it kind of came across as shattered glass defib.
Gordon gives the word to send in SWAT, then we
How
can
much
go
you want to bet
home.
these cops are gonna fight?
That's not what you want, trust me. Brandon will shoot everything that
Suckers
moves.
bet they're absolutely
and then
going
we're
to fight.
stuck tagging and bagging all night.
Yeah, not to mention the paperwork.
Don't get me started. Dead civilians are such a pain in the ass.
Dead civilians are such a pain in the ass. Wow, okay. Hey, boys.
Dispatch, confirm the battle.
Working hard or hardly working?
Hardly looking at this.
Defib, you say.
Shattered glass defib.
You see, friend, there's our big difference. I have mastered life and death. You cower in fear of it.
Is anybody else hearing this?
Yes.
Okay, but you get what I mean, right?
Yes. What? I think someone just called me. Hold on.
Yeah, someone pick up that phone because I fucking called it.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Honestly,
Anyways,
I'm starting to hear it
unsupervised
too.
shenanigans. Let's go.
Honestly, I'm starting to hear it too, what you were saying about the shattered glass voice.
Like, it's just a minor tweak from regular defib, but it's there.
Such a waste of potential. Let me help you unlock it.
Oh, bro, an encounter with our shattered glass counterparts would be so legit. In the campaign, that would just be so fucking cool. Yeah, and I know Bear has been burned by, like, you know, multiple worlds before, but it would just be the one. It would just be the one.
It would only have to be one.
Exactly. Like, we're still in the same continuity, just a different polarity. You know, I have the hardest time explaining, like Transformers canon to people who don't know that, who don't, you know the classification system. It's like, well, which one? It's like, well, which one is canon? It's like, they're all canon. Yeah, but which one is the prime universe? There is no prime universe. This is not Star Trek.
Like, there is no Earth 1, Earth 2, etc. like DC has. There is no 616 timeline like Marvel has.
There's no primary timeline. They are all equally canon.
There are people who would argue that that would be G1, the way how we see them in merchandise, but that's only because G1 is nostalgic itself. There is no primary canon here.
Yeah, no. Strictly
that is
speaking,
what Aligned was supposed to be at first, but they quickly
then they
realized
stuck War
that
for
it couldn't
Cybertron
fail.
on it. I'm sorry. Then they stuck War for Cybertron on it, and I know I had a good time with Robots in Disguise 15. I just know no one else did. But I also know no one else did.
Like, there are elements of it that I enjoyed, and there are story elements it pulled off that I want to see come back.
Like, yeah, no, Jeff Klein is gonna Jeff Klein. But there's
Spoiler
only so
alert
much
for
you
some of the
with
later
the
seasons.
lighter tone of the show. Like, Jeff Klein did very well as the writer for Prime, but the problem is I don't think he did quite so well with the lighter tone of the next show, of the sequel show.
All right, I've put up the "Be Right Back" sign because I have to go help my family get pallets from the garage and bring them to the house. So
what I'm hearing is that we're going to be unsupervised for an extended period.
yes. You get my stream canceled, and I'm coming for you.
Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't dare.
Motherfucker!
Don't
I can't
do
have any
that.
fun around here.
Do not do that. That. Okay, fuck this. I'll be back.
Yeah, this is fun.
I know.
The instant you put that idea in my head, I just decided to run with it. Like, damn.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's fun to sort of, see a different take on the character.
Yeah, the point I was going to make was, like, spoiler alert for some of the later seasons of RID 15, but
I've done season 1, and I'm having a good time with it.
Yeah, we hear relatively early.
I've been promised a Prime continuity Soundwave cameo, so I'm looking forward to that.
Just don't expect the vow of silence to have held up.
Seriously. Oh, for
at least for a while. It does stick around for a bit, but he does start talking more as the series goes.
Yeah. No, I saw the designs. He's a lot closer to like Evergreen Soundwave. Because the problem is Evergreen is the stuff they make when it's not any one particular continuity. It's not the continuity du jour, or it's not G1, but it is based on G1. Which is what leads people, I think, to mistake Evergreen for G1. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, because, like, there are characters from other continuities that do pop up in Evergreen that
like Windblade.
Do not exist in G1.
Windblade is an Evergreen. To my knowledge, that bitch never showed up. Never showed up in the Primax continuity.
I mean, not the cartoon one, anyway.
Seriously?
The IDW universe, the one, like the IDW 1.0 continuity from 2005 onwards, is a Primax universe.
True. But it's not Primax Alpha.
It is not Primax 9A4.17. Nope.
Mm-hmm. It is not.
So, realizing that you're still in the early stages, even with the spoiler warnings, I feel I should backpedal and choose not to reveal this.
Then don't.
Like I said, I feel I should choose this approach and just not reveal it. Instead, I will say there are elements introduced in later seasons that could be really good and have a show built entirely around them on their own that don't get the time they deserve.
I swear to God, if I end up saying, what a wonderful idea this is, it's a shame it was had by an idiot.
More like it's a shame it was had by someone who didn't have enough time. Because clearly, you can feel it. They wanted to do more.
Yeah. All right, I'll take your word for that. But, and now I kind of want to know what Solar Strike sounds like in Shattered Glass.
Well, we have plenty of time.
We do. What about this? So bright and silly. Friendly, I love humans.
Yeah, that's amusing.
Oh yeah, no, it works. It works.
Goes from debatably depressed to straight up sadistic, and Solar Strike just becomes the blonde cheerleader.
Pinkie Pie is what she is blonde Pinkie Pie.
So she's surprised. That is an MLP development joke.
I know. I'm honestly surprised you got that one. I was like, wait, did he just...
Yeah, I do browse the wiki on occasion.
Yeah, I know there's more stringent wiki. There are more serious wikis for Transformers, but more people use the TF wiki and it gets corrected more often, so it's harder for mission information to stay put on that site, despite the fact that it is one massive joke.
Like, there is a reason TF WikiNet is the primary wiki most TF fans use. It is the most accurate information we have. It's just that they also include some jokes here and there that don't interfere with the information.
Yeah, no, generally speaking, any joke that does is swiftly removed. Like, yes, haha, funny, but I still need to be able to use this motherfucker.
Yeah. And as the recurring joke they have of just bashing Hot Rod for his role in the 86 movie constantly. One of them is a comic panel of Kup walking away with Hot Rod after they had had a discussion with Optimus. And the caption they put underneath it is, "You're going to be the death of that guy, you know."
Too soon, man. Too soon.
40 years and still too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, but bro, what would the other characters be like in Shattered Glass, do you think?
well, I can definitely see the
Would those two still be conjuncts, or would they hate each other?
a legitimate question. But I can definitely see, at the very least, the
Son of a
Nitrous
bitch.
would probably be, like, Fluttershy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey Bear, welcome back. How was manual labor?
I'm back.
Hello, back. I'm Mekumon.
Oh god. Oh god, there's two of them.
I have been taught
And
very
now there
well.
are two people laughing inappropriately.
I had a great teacher.
Yeah.
I hope you do realize.
Almost like I am some sort of corrupting influence in your psyche.
I hope
we were literally just talking about Black Seed Peter last time.
I hope you realize that makes him your responsibility now.
Did you guys hear something? I heard nothing. Walk away whistling. Got it.
To be fair, Dave was not the one that introduced me to the root trees are dead and got me in psychotic detective mode.
Damn it.
Yeah, Bear.
How was I supposed to know he goes psychotic detective?
You've known him for how long and you didn't see that coming?
The fact that I have made no secret that I grew up on Scooby-Doo and I'm obviously looking for a culprit.
There's obviously a culprit.
I mean, the signs were there.
You have my
wonder, like those day-to-day lines. It's like, oh yeah, no, who would have thought that this guy who blended into his community would turn out to be a serial killer cannibal, and then the person down the road goes, yeah, he was always super creepy. I'm not surprised in the slightest. But they don't ask those people.
Yeah, of course. They always said, like, they always asked, like, people are like, oh, he was the nicest boy. He never...
It's like, yeah, no, ask the people who would be willfully blind to any sort of tell or fault.
Gordon's at the base of the central pillar. I should head down there.
Ted Bundy was a creepy motherfucker by all accounts.
Mm-hmm.
The man was not charming.
I mean, nowadays,
I need
law
to get
women
down to
would
the base
fight
of the central pillar. That's where I'll find Gordon.
they're fucked in the head.
Okay, I would like to point out to you that a person's fictional type and their real life type are very rarely the same thing. Like, take me for example. I very much enjoy yandere stories, not because I think those things are healthy or because I want to imitate them in my own life, just because I enjoy watching those characters bump up against each other in that way. My real life type is nerds. Like cuddly nerds.
That explains a lot.
Like, yeah, no, just let's sit on the couch, put on Transformers 1, and you can talk my ear off about, I don't know, Battlestar Galactica or some such. No, it's like, no, tell me the lore on your Warhammer. It's like, no, seriously, tell me the lore on your Warhammer's minis.
He's a cop, Hardy. He'll do his job.
Legit give you the development history of several of the custom gunpla I've built, but honestly, I'm scared to do that with anyone because I know for a fact eyes will glaze over.
Show yourself.
Well, that's why you pick someone who it doesn't matter to them so much what you're talking about, but rather that you are enjoying
You're the reason those
explaining
people are in
it.
danger. He's doing this for the bounty on your head. Give yourself up.
I'm going to bring in Firefly myself. Don't send anyone
And if
else
they
in
can
until
follow
I tell
along,
you
so
it's
much
safe.
the better.
You'll stay the hell out of this. You hear me?
There.
Yeah, I would never want to date an actual real-life yandere. That'd be creepy as fuck and potentially lethal. But man, do I enjoy them as love interests in, romance stories I read.
And the note of things I've built that have a story that I've yet to actually explain to very many people. I have at least told this one's story to Bear. Check out this Bionicle thing I built from the G2 set. I will not go into the backstory here or now, but if you are interested, I will explain it in text chat.
Just type up the info dump, dude.
So,
anyways, Batman. We appear to be in an elevator of some description.
yes, we're inside the Pioneer Bridge. We tried to warn Gordon about Central Berlin or the bridge would explode. Us.
And, didn't listen to the warning because he's too busy being mad.
Yeah.
I think the only way he could be even madder is if Bruce had, if Bats had told him to quit smoking.
No, there is one other way for him to be mad, to be even more mad.
I think I know what it is, but go on.
Batman the Animated Series implications. That's all I need to say.
Oh no.
That is significantly less clean than where I was going with it, but it still involved Barbara. In this case, telling Gordon that she was among hostages in here.
I was gonna say the thing that I remember. Barbara's like maybe 14 in this game, and that's icky.
Yeah, let's not.
So I was trying to double back, and I remembered. Oh wait, the implications in the animated series.
I need to make one of
Yeah,
these
we can talk
guards
about
tell me
those.
how
Much
many bombs
safer.
Firefly has and where they are.
Yeah, still weird though.
So, what are you gonna do with your shit? Hey, I'm gonna buy a boat. Look at this guy. A boat? You moron. What do you know about boats?
Bullshit.
Don't
Like,
die.
Simply because I do not
Most of
like.
the-
Simply because I do not like those implications, I tend to ignore that part of Terry and Barbara's conversation in Batman Beyond.
Probably for the best.
Because Barbara tells Terry that she and Bruce used to be close. And Terry makes several guesses, each getting progressively warmer to what she means, until she just gives him this smirk. And he's like, whoa. Visibly, he himself doesn't know what to make of it. Like, credit where it's due, his was the face of, I don't know how to process that.
I don't know how to process that, so I won't. Oh yeah, it's the best part of any Batman game. Picking them off.
Which, if that implied ship has
Professionals
not
have
happened,
standards. No. I'm serious. Batman is a TF2 sniper. Do you want to know why? Because professionals have standards. Be polite. Be efficient. Have a plan to kill everyone you meet.
In Batman's case, it's less plan to kill and contingency to.
plans to disable everyone you meet.
Okay, the point is that you are neutralizing that person as a threat.
Yes,
We are not.
Batman honestly would be a bizarre hybrid class of sniper and spy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It depends on if he's going detective mode or not, because if he is, you know, using the detective skills and going undercover, he is absolutely going spy.
Okay.
What are you, president of his fan club? No.
No.
That would be your
That
mother.
would be your
Your
mother.
mother. What are you, president of his fan club? No. That would be your mother. And he's like, ah!
Guys,
And then the
he's
soldier
here.
picks them up, it's like, ooh, these are nice.
Leave me alone. And Spy goes on to tell him that the photo starring Scout's mother would be the second worst thing that happens to him that day. As long as the enemy spy remains undetected.
It's like, if we do not catch him, these photos starring your mother will be the second worst thing to happen to you today.
Pornography starring your mother will be the second worst thing to happen to you today.
Now he's here to bleep us.
So, I like the implication that at some point the Red Spy either found Scout or made sure that Scout didn't go into orbit that day.
If you go with the comics, it turns out they were both serving on the same team. Father and son.
Apparently, he's the father to both the Red Scout and Blue Scout.
Man gets
Because of
around.
the nature, because of the nature of the game, meaning that both teams are basically identical clones. Man, it is eternity in there.
He's like, where's the spy? Right behind you.
He could be anyone in this very room. He could be you. He could be me. He could even be Slam. What?
How many bombs are on this bridge?
He's a red bomb. Watch, he'll turn red any second now.
One directly above us.
Hey,
Any
no.
second now.
Sub-level.
No, wait, that's
And
blood.
one more at each end of the bridge.
See? Red.
Those are the big
Oh, wait.
ones.
That's
That's
what?
all of them. I promise.
Then I promise you a good night's sleep.
Then we
Well, then where's the
still
red
have
spy?
problems.
Right behind
Then we
you.
still
Four
have
bombs on
problems.
the bridge.
Big
with largest
problems.
bombs at each end. I'll need
All
to
right, who
disarm
wants
this
to
bomb
hunt us
before
a
going
spy?
after the others.
Right behind you.
And then the outro song is paired to the sound of him stabbing them.
Oh, yeah. I like the post-credit thing where he goes back down through the papers and then picks up the one of them holding hands. It's pretty sweet.
Yes.
Is to say, roughly translated, my little cauliflower. Yes, someone on the TF2 wiki actually translated it.
I mean, I've heard worse pet names over the course of my life.
I'm trying to remember what Luz calls Amity in the outhouse.
I mean, I know it was cringe, but I was okay with it because I ship it.
Like I'm trying, like, what the fuck was her pet name for Amity? Damn it!
Have y'all seen the fan theory that Emperor, like, before we found out about, you know, about Whittlebane, like, the theory that Bellos was her dad?
I vaguely recall this theory, but I never really looked into it.
Yeah, it was pretty thoroughly debunked, but,
I've also seen people compare the settings of the Alhafos and Bionicle to each other, with the giant Titan body comprising the homes of the main cast.
well, yeah.
And
Like,
comparing
it's not a direct ripoff. It's not a direct ripoff, but there is some very definitely some rhyming going on.
Yep. And I'm here for it. Like, people who take clear inspiration from Bionicle and use that in their animated series now, by all means, keep the spirit alive.
Sweet
Let's
potato.
go.
Sorry,
That was the pet name?
sweet potato. Yes.
I've heard
Dang.
worse.
Me too. Do you guys want to hear it?
Oh, please did.
Yeah, sure.
Squishy little oyster.
Okay.
Line 2, command. Our target hit a gas main with a
That is a
flamethrower.
series of
Fire
words.
in the north end. Damn it.
Certainly
I'm
is.
remotely engaging the fire door in that section to protect the
For
hostages.
context, this was a lesbian couple.
Okay.
Oyster Park.
Noted.
Yes, it does. The reason why I know this is because
Bless you.
Thank you.
so those two had broken up and there was some concern over shared property, and the one was claiming that they were roommates and had never been in a relationship, and the other one was saying yes they were. And the one who was claiming that they were in a relationship was able to back it up because she had saved all of these soppy love notes the other one wrote.
I'm gonna leave this here.
Like, you use that picture so much, I really think you ought to start using it as your profile picture.
Yeah, not as scary.
Yeah, no, I have to change mine to a judgy look.
Besides, I use that pet as my phone's little profile pic for my dad. So
untie me.
You've been after the bounty on my head all night.
That's adorable, dude.
I've got personalized missiles and ringtones for everybody in my immediate family.
Bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm giving you the rest of the night off.
Seriously? You just let him out.
You took an oath to uphold the law. When I see you again, I expect you to be following that oath to the letter.
Yes,
And
sir.
he just, like, immediately punch. He doesn't even let his hands fall back to his sides before he starts to punch you.
Yeah, no, like, Batman just says it was never Black Bats, it was Joker. And he's behind bars, so no money for you. And Brandon says, fuck it, I still hate you. And...
yeah. Like, fuck it, we ball.
Mr. Firefly, sir.
Firefly's locked his hostage.
Broke down far enough. Do you want to see the one I used for Kraken's little icon there?
Yeah, good thinking.
I think you'll love it.
You gotta let us out of here.
I ain't gotta do a damn thing, lady. What's the matter?
There it is.
You wanna get blown up? We're animals.
That's so precious. Do y'all want to see the one I used for Vegas Bear?
And y'all are a bunch of baboons.
Or
Let us out.
A bunch of angry, annoying baboons. Who the hell shut that fire door? I heard it was the cops. Great, just great. How are we gonna get out of here when it's time to detonate the bomb? We gotta figure out how to get it open again. We can't, it's controlled remotely. We're gonna have to exit out the other way. That's scary. We could get trapped in here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Central bomb to Firefly, come in.
Over there. He has to be over that way.
yes,
I
Batman.
cannot find the original, but here is the image.
I may have to save that and use it for someone else.
Despite my best efforts, he is an Autobot through and through.
Here's what I use for my mom and the contact list. It was her pick. And she got a laugh out of that one.
This must be the work of an enemy stand user. They could be anywhere.
He had to be stand user. Because it was basically a shot from her favorite Daffy Duck short, so...
Bravo 2, this
I
is
didn't get a chance to
command.
handle that
Report.
as stealthily
Short
as I wanted.
explosion with an oil truck on the bridge surface. Massive damage. No
You're still better at it than I am.
Copy. Keep me informed.
I'd climb onto a gargoyle, get a good look, and then loudly sneeze.
He sure beat the hell out of those goons. I've heard about him.
Loudly, involuntarily sneeze.
Maybe he'll leave. Don't be stupid. Why would he do what he just did? He wasn't here to help. If you're so sure about him, why are you whispering?
This is the one I used for Rapidash.
Yo!
That must be the fire door Gordon engaged.
I was talking with Tara one day, and they gave me the idea to search up a Bonzo Carrier mod to see if that existed.
Get off this
And
frequency!
there was fan art for it,
Listen,
so
I'm
I
on my way
saved
to
the
disarm
image.
the bomb at the south
It
end.
came
If
in
it
handy.
exists, there is fan art, and if there is fan art, there is
Let
porn.
me do my job, and stay the hell out of my way!
You have to let us out. This bomb's
Damn it.
Is the law of the internet.
Alfred, there's a fire door blocking my progress.
I am aware and I
The
hate
code's
it.
to get past it.
It has numbered rules, you see.
Perhaps Captain Gordon.
Gordon won't cooperate. I'm heading to get the other bomb.
Yeah, and again,
Get
I
those
am
codes
so
to me by the
sorry
time I'm
about
done.
bringing your attention to that one thing.
I'll do my best.
I've long since forgiven you for it. No worries.
Like I legit thought you knew.
Like I said, I've long since forgiven you for it. There's nothing to worry about.
Much appreciated. Alright.
This is a piece of fan art that I very much enjoyed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
make a bun. I think we have to get back to more verbals because the only thing the audience can currently see is Bear kicking ass as Batman. They can't see any
I
of
need
what
to
we're
wait for
doing.
Alfred to find the codes for this door.
Right.
In the meantime, there's still one more
Yeah.
bomb I can disarm.
Yes, Batman. I am sorry for getting so off topic, folks. Then again, it wouldn't be a normal stream if I didn't.
This is true.
This is why several of my kindergarten through third grade teachers thought I had ADHD
I
back
need
when
to
I
wait
was
for
little.
Alfred to find the codes for this door. In the meantime, there's still one more bomb I can disarm.
When I finally got diagnosed, no, it wasn't ADHD, it was autism.
All northbound trains are experiencing
This man has a touch of autism!
Thank you for using the GTC.
Okay, it's not ADHD. Why did you put him on the Adderall?
To make him more manageable. I'm sorry, did I say the quiet part out loud?
Yeah.
You notice how, like, ADHD is not named for how it affects the patient, but for how they inconvenience others? Something to think about.
It's like, oh, it's not, it isn't like, oh no, you have ADHD. It's like, great, you have ADHD.
Like, there's serious
Absolutely.
psychological effects. It's not just, oh, I have trouble sitting still and I'm a little hyper sometimes. That's doesn't really describe what's going on internally very well at all.
Oh, the bridge is collapsing.
But it does describe.
I need to deal with these last two bombs.
It describes how it looks from the outside, definitely.
It describes the annoying bits from the outside is the thing that like gets me.
Back in Dawkins. Take it. Stay to your assigned patrol. If Firefly spots your target, he can set off his bombs. Roger that.
I'm just thankful that I got properly diagnosed when I did, because once that happened, the schools finally got their act together and figured out how best to work with me.
Yeah, IAPs were a godsend for me. But, did you know they recently did a study and found out the reason why originally they thought you could grow out of ADHD was because men who were the most often diagnosed at the time would grow up and then offload their executive dysfunction on their spouse, who then managed it for them. And that's why they thought you could grow out of ADHD.
All southbound trains
Well, that's
experiencing
less than healthy.
delays. Thank you for using the GTC.
Yeah, no, it very much so, but like,
Proceed calmly to the nearest exit.
it kind of sort of underlines the unfortunate tendency, especially, you know, the further back you go, it's like, if you're not getting information from the quote-unquote correct source, it doesn't count. Like, the Lost Colony of Roanoke. And it's oh yes, it's so mysterious, and there are all these blue-eyed native-looking people, and it's like, huh, blue-eyed natives. Stares at camera like I'm in the office. I know what happened to the colony! It's not this big, you know, mysterious legend. They literally just, you know, intermarried or whatever with the local human populations, and that is how you get that result.
Hands up! There he is!
Again, it's not a big, but because, you know, they weren't interested in asking the locals, it was just a mystery. Like, where did they go? But there are all these blue-eyed, you know, native-looking motherfuckers, and it's like, gee, I wonder how that happens.
Why does this native have light skin?
Yeah, why is that Native American girl blonde? Like, bro, why do you think? If it's in the mix, it's a possibility.
You're also forgetting.
That's why, rather than the blonde of either of my parents, I have very dark brown hair, like my grandmother.
Like IRL, I got my mother's natural hair color, but my dad's curls.
Yeah, no, I got my nana's hair, full on.
King up on it. Well, my dad's had real hair, but I think I took after my dad. My hair is
What?
borderline black. It is actually a very dark brown.
Really? I could have sworn you had black hair.
Nope, really dark brown. Very, very dark brown.
Example again.
Now you got the
Yeah, no, my brother was blessed with straight hair. I, on the other hand, have this thick-ass curly mane. If you look at it funny, it knocks up.
I can never have it short.
Yeah, no, I can't have mine short either. I get this curl fade thing. I don't know. Bear, were you there for that?
I
Or was
don't
that
know.
before him?
Like, there was one time while I was growing up where it was cut that level of short. It's involved with the story I told Bear about how I got the Transformers Armada sideways.
Yeah, no. And I'm not talking like short curls either. If I have it anything less than below my shoulders, it sort of jorps up into this sort of curly ball on my head.
Like an
What happened when my hair was short?
I wouldn't call it an afro because I don't have the right hair texture for that, for what you're probably thinking of, but yeah, kind of the same shape.
Going back to the eyes example, blue eyes on my mom's side of the family, green on my dad's side. Both my sisters have blue eyes. I got brown hazel.
I got brown eyes. I think both my parents had brown eyes. Brown eyes.
No, I have
Long ago, on the opposite end of the bridge.
I have gray eyes that have an inner ring of this really bright sort of amber brown, which I also got from my nana. No, it's hilarious. I'm like, I've got my dad's genes, but it's a palette swap of my nana's coloring. It's hilarious.
And to think, there's still Darwin Award nominees out there who insist that science is just a load of bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost wanted to say it doesn't exist, but that's not quite how they treat it.
No, so what a lot of them do is they treat it like it's a faith system the same way a religion is.
Sir, I have those
And it's very much
codes
not.
you asked for.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm at the door.
I also
Did you hear
Like-
about those flat earthers that kept trying to prove that the earth was flat? Except every test they ran.
I'm not looking for praise, Alfred.
Proved it was a globe, yeah. No. Did you guys see those guys finally biting the dust in 4K, in glorious 4K?
I want to see the look on the cop's faces.
So to the uninitiated in the audience, the flat earthers decided to prove once and for all that that we live on a flat surface by going up to the North Pole and proving that the midnight sun was not a sun,
Firefly's hand.
because that wasn't possible in the model that they had built and believed in. Well, guess what, motherfucker? And they recorded it and streamed it live. They were so confident. Or so desperate. I'm not really sure which.
Those are not mutually exclusive.
A little bit of both.
Anyways, their entire premise bit the dust in glorious 4K as these guys are panicking under a midnight sun. Like, that is, like, you can hear some of them in the background cursing. It's hilarious.
Impossible. He's only one guy.
And from what I hear, he's got the strength of 10 men.
I imagine a few of them were
Don't give me that
rethinking their
baloney.
life
He's
choices.
only one guy, and there's no way one guy
Yeah.
could have done all this.
You think we should radio
What happens
Firefly
when
and
you
let
choose
him
to be
know the bats
contrarian
here?
because you
We
think
don't
it
know
sounds
the bats
smart
here.
when in fact it is
Firefly
not?
will burn us to a crisp if we're wrong. Let's wait till they're short, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Who else can
Particularly when there's evidence
like the National
to prove you
Guard or
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no. The thing is, science, like, well, science doesn't know everything. Science knows it doesn't know everything, otherwise it would stop. It's not a religious system, it's an investigative method.
Proof before we go calling it Firefly. That's all I'm
Science
saying.
doesn't claim to know everything. Science wants to learn everything. There's a difference.
Like, we answer the questions, so then science goes in search of new questions.
Science is,
All
at its
southbound
core,
trains are
perpetual
experiencing
curiosity.
significant delays. Thank you for
Further,
using
like,
the
perpetual
GTC.
exploration of, like, ourselves and the world around us. And frankly, like, I've met some of these folks and interacted with them and, like, talked to them about this, and they genuinely seem to treat, like, evolution and science and all kind, the scientific method, like it's an opposing religious belief. Which it very
That
much
actually
isn't.
happened in 6th grade.
I know, right?
We were watching a video for science about evolution and the way it works. And
There he is!
this one kid freaked out, insisting that things don't evolve, God makes them the way he wants them.
Which
At which
leaves the
point
opening. This is the same guy who purportedly made mountaintops and sunsets. And what kind of update exactly was he having when he threw you together?
The bat's back! Stand clear,
I think I gave him an existential crisis when I asked him, well, if God made us the way he wants us, then could he not have made us with the intent to evolve?
See, you took the high road. I would have immediately started in on then explain gay people.
No, if you had done that, they would have probably said, oh, they're a mistake.
He's perfect and didn't make mistakes.
Exactly.
But then again,
no,
that
I'm
doesn't explain
just-
you, now does it?
Yeah.
It really does. It's like explain you.
Actually,
I've
now that I
defused
think about
the
it,
four
now that I think
bombs
about it,
as soon as I defuse the final bomb.
that does explain the platypus.
You're too late.
Okay, clearly, whatever God made that thing was drunk as hell. And frankly, let's go with the Mesopotamian Babylonian set, the Mesopotamian set, because frankly, those fuckers did get drunk and go on a round of creation. So we know they were drunk during the creative process. We know this. So I would like to nominate them as the reason why we have the platypus. Also, real quick, no hate on actual Christians. We're hating on hollow Christians. You know, the ones who use the Bible as an excuse to be an asshole.
Yep.
Organized religion. There's a difference.
Yeah, no, like if you actually read the holy text of Christianity, you'll find that its general message is don't be an asshole and be nice to each other.
Oh, love thy neighbor.
Like don't be an asshole, be nice to each other, and give praise to God. That is literally the baseline of what what that really expects.
Be the person Mr. Rogers always knew you could be.
Yeah, no, that is what a real Christian would be doing. Unfortunately, we have a lot of hollow Christians on media. Also, I learned the phrase hollow Christian recently, and I love it because what it means is the ones explicitly the ones using it to be cruel or bigoted towards others. It's like love thy neighbor, even the gay ones, yes, even when they ask stupid questions.
Anyone have eyes on Air 1? Command Air 1 is down, sir. No survivors.
But yeah, that is a fellow human being. Be kind to them.
And we already know how Batman here feels about people like that.
Looks like it's gonna be a Merry Christmas.
Punch in the appropriate punch in the genitals. Moving on.
Or take someone's arm and bend it 90 degrees.
Yeah, no, he has a no-killing rule, but he is somewhat more flexible on the subject of nukes.
And I do know that was Absolute Batman who did that. Still,
The kill rule applies to living creatures.
I mean, they're still human.
Oh, speaking of organized religion, I recently saw a video of this girl going, Christians aren't going out and, forcing other cultures to stop their, traditional practices. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Because it's not gonna be real.
Who's gonna show her the history book?
Yeah, but who's gonna tell her? This has to be raised there. She cannot believe this with her whole ass chest. She cannot believe this with her whole chest.
Give up now or I can make you surrender. Your choice.
Like, all you'd have to do is just
there's
walk her
a reason.
outside.
There's a reason why several sects of paganism call the Abrahamic God the Conqueror. There's a reason for that.
All I picture is just walk this girl outside, and then immediately the buzzing woody so everywhere. That meme.
Blank everywhere.
Yeah, in this case.
Let's go. So speaking of Crusades, only the first and arguably the second one was actually about religion. The rest was about looting. If we're gonna boil it down.
Being dressed as religion.
Looting and land rights. Let's go.
Oh god, it was real estate.
It's free real estate.
It was literally free real estate at the time.
It's Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Considering that one takes place 30 years.
I think that one is from the third or fourth Crusade. I'd have to double check. Also, a cool thing they do with the cities there is this is not actually a snapshot of any one particular point in history. It's more like a conglomeration of a particular period, because when it's set, the Sistine Chapel was not even drafted. But they included, you know, the St. Peter's Cathedral, Basilica, and all that. And that one bridge in Venice. These are not contemporary to each other, but they are recognizable landmarks to the average viewer. So they get put in the city in a different form. Also, fun fact, they actually put in a kitchen when they were building the Sistine Chapel, St. Peter's Basilica? Is it the Sistine Chapel or St. Peter's Basilica? The one with the orange roof and the white gables. Anyway, they built a kitchen there because the guys, when they came down from building the roof, if they came down to street level to get food at lunch, they would not come back. So they built a kitchen up there to actually keep them working the full day.
Too bad. Don't!
It puts me in mind of the fully functional subway they built in a shipping container and then raised up to particular levels of the Twin Towers during construction.
Think smarter, not harder.
Oh yeah. Logistics baby.
Proof that we can indeed come up with intelligent solutions to practical problems. Oftentimes we just choose not to.
Oh, but do you guys want to hear about the practical solution to logistical problems that turned into a PSYOP flex during World War II?
It's like the kind of random act trivia the Robins tell each other when Batman's not home.
Oh yeah, no, so the random ass trivia is constantly going in Batman's earpiece. Kind of like we're doing now.
It's like that one Bat Family comic where him and Catwoman are hitting on each other. And their comm lines are still open, so everyone hears it.
We can hear you.
And it's like, oh god, make it stop.
Canon now that Batman keeps adopting more and more Robins to keep his chatter going because he cannot function without it.
Yeah, no, he's used to it by now. But so what happened? They had these construction ships, right, with the cement mixers and stuff, and they were going to decommission them, but they instead turned them into mobile ice cream. Like essentially floating ice cream trucks that they would then drive out to various battle groups and fleets and flotillas in the Pacific, and various bases as well. So while the enemy forces were starving, they got to watch the Americans pick flavors of real ice cream. And if that isn't a mindfuck, I don't know what is.
No, that is legit a mindfuck right there.
Get your ass down here, Firefly.
Yeah, the modern version is so the modern version is that fully functional Burger King they can deploy to literally anywhere in the world.
Oh my god, I love that.
I've talked to a service member who's in the Army supply chain. I will not tell you more for privacy reasons, but he confirmed that thing was real.
My only option is to grapple onto Firefly.
That is a real-ass Burger King. That thing is real. It uses real Burger King ingredients. This isn't knockoff shit. This is actual Burger King food. Anywhere in the world in under 24 hours.
What if
I passed
Well, no, that's what the Reaper drones are for. America's biggest flex is the weapons or the number of ships or whatever or anything. It is the logistics of it.
You need a new hobby.
Yes, Batman.
I'm not joking. His name is actually Garfield Lynch.
He did it.
You mean the bat? Don't give
I know.
him too much credit.
I was saying, yeah, yes. Let's get back to Batman. We got a little off topic.
This bridge would be at the bottom of the river. Get him out
Firefly,
of here.
you're grounded.
You can't take the sky from me. No one got that reference?
You
didn't listen.
Certainly didn't.
Not big on taking orders from wanted
I was
men.
expecting at least your coat is kind of a
Not taking
brownish
orders
color.
from cops. I should have gotten to that last bomb.
Yeah. And I should have given you
No,
access
so there
to
was
that
a show
security
called
door.
Firefly that
But
got
between the two
canceled.
of us, we covered it
And what
pretty
I
well.
sung was one of the last lines of the theme song.
Well, I've never seen it, so that would explain that.
Don't say that!
I'm sorry, Makomon. What?
You fool!
Alfred,
Yeah, that's on.
I am in your house.
You've never seen Firefly?
Bane, come home. Say your goodbyes.
Oh shit, Bane found the bat.
Once you've had time to turn grief to anger, then you'll be
Well,
ready
you
to
never found the
face me.
Batcave. Makomon has never seen Firefly!
Enough life in him for some final
I'm trying-
words.
Alfred's safety right
If
now, thank you.
hurry. Alfred!
Oh, we know where Davis.
Oh,
We know where Davis' priorities lie. Hot damn.
okay, in my defense, Alfred Thaddeus Crane Pennyworth is a fucking G, and he could take Bane with one arm tied behind his
Hang on,
back.
Alfred. Alfred.
Because he really needs the one arm to hold the shotgun.
I need to restore detective vision.
Yeah, but that recoil is,
Again, known badass.
doesn't matter if you're no badass. Recoil is still recoil.
I'm just saying, that man can take it. The point is, he can take Bane.
Are you sure about that?
5 minutes prep time? Oh yeah.
Where the fuck are you, Alfred?
The computer is
Hiding in the shadows with a sniper rifle. Where are you, Master Bruce?
Find Alfred.
I told you to get rid of that thing.
And as soon as you find them, you may remove them.
You have a no killing rule. I do not.
There, that should do it.
I love how canonically he told him, yeah, you can get rid of the guns if you can find them, bitch.
Alright, detective vision is active. Alfred, where are you? Oh, damn, he fell forward. He fell pretty damn forward.
Alfred, can you hear me?
I'm just reminded
Going to get you out
of
of
the
there.
one time he got sick in the animated series and Bruce had to take care of him. Alfred hated
Alfred?
being goaded on the way he
Alfred?
goaded on Bruce.
Yeah.
Can't.
Yeah, he's not into role reversal, I think.
To the weight you carry.
Add me to the weight you carry. That is powerful.
Yeah, no, they gave some of their best lines to Alfred, and I'm here for it.
Come on, Bruce. Use that massive IQ. There is a way to save him.
It's his life is literally in your hands.
No!
If he dies, I'll kill you, Bruce. But yeah, make him on. Don't think I forget what you just admitted to me.
Come
There will
on,
be
damn it.
consequences, young man.
All units, code 10. Code 10 confirmed at Blackgate Prison. Suspect identified as the Joker.
If there aren't enough for everything else that goes wrong in my life.
Oh, thank God he's alive.
Be all right.
No, this will be fun.
Honestly, I'm still waiting to get back to
I know I have
Babylon 5.
supportive
So
of what you do. But
Babylon
I
5 can wait.
Understand now. Go.
kind of have
need
to
you
until
up.
Armorhide's ready to pick up again.
Defend Gotham.
We made it through the first season. And that's
Firefly.
about it.
Firefly is
Master
a
Bruce,
pretty cool fusion of Western and sci-fi.
Repeat, code 10. Any available unit. Repeat, any available unit. Please respond.
So it's cowboys in space, but very earnestly and a good time with it.
You have my interest.
Master Bruce, now is not the time for doubt.
Let's see.
can't
I think you'll like Wash, the character.
I can't stop them.
No,
He's a
you
sweetheart.
can't. Not on your own, but it's high time.
He's a
you
goober,
realize
but a
that you are
sweetheart.
a man, not an island. And a man's strength comes not from just brawn and intelligence, but also from his allies.
One alert. The Joker has escaped from his cell and is speeding
Defibrillated and not even in up for 5 minutes and he's already back in dad mode.
multiple casualties. Multiple hostages.
He's open.
Again, we have lost Blackgate.
One of the most incredible SOBs in the DC
Anyone
universe.
for assistance.
They need you.
No. They need us.
One could say this is the moment that Batman was true. Alright, so we are at 2 hours and 16 minutes, and this is the finale. This is the finale of the game.
Yeah. Save this for next time.
Exactly.
How will Batman save the city? Find out next week. Same bear time, same bear channel.
I should say, it's the finale of the story. Because we still need to find all the Riddler shit.
Final countdown.
I mean, I'm still gonna treat the story's finale with the gravitas it deserves.
Fair. So, there's an idea for Batman that I kind of like, but I don't know if it could be pulled off correctly. The idea that Batman did not start with Bruce Wayne. The idea that Batman is something that has always existed. Well, maybe not Batman per se, but what Batman represents. The night, vengeance, hope.
Justice.
Exactly.
True justice and the American way.
No,
I'm
that's
sorry.
that other guy in Metropolis.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I'm a Delawarean. We stay in Metropolis up in this bitch.
Yeah!
I was born and raised in Jersey, and I'd still rather live in Metropolis than Gotham.
I mean, most people would rather live in Metropolis than Gotham. That's not even a...
Like, Gotham is New Jersey, New Jersey.
Yeah.
So, basically, the idea that Batman is okay. So, I guess kind of like Ghost Rider with the spirit of vengeance, except more mystical.
Yeah, the Dark Knight has always existed, and Bruce Wayne, you know, sort of got glommed on into it.
Yeah. If anything, Bruce is just the next one in a very long line.
He is the next iteration.
Yes.
Chosen by the Bat Totem the same way that Peter Parker was apparently chosen by the Spider Totem.
Through tragedy.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for watching. This has been James
With Mekumon.
And Archival Deva.
And we may be back tomorrow with Deltarune. I got
Depends on the winds of the burb.
Yeah, at that point. And the birds of the wind.
Probably message. But, yes. Thank you all for watching. I've already said that. If you'd like to support us, if you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish. Whether it be monetarily, engagement, some other fair option I'm aware of. Every little bit helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy, be good to each other. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Bye.